Well, I had wanted an emotional support animal as soon as I heard it was a thing. And over the summer, it was like the time that I was working through the process. And eventually I just kind of snapped. I'm like, I can't not have a dog at this point. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm getting a dog. And so I went and plundered some shelters, and I didn't think I was actually going to come home with one, but I found Beemer, and I'm like, I'll think on it. I thought on it for one night and went back for him the next day, and he was super excited. People just adore him. I know there's a lot of people in the dorms who still don't know my name, but they're all familiar with Beemer. He knows basic commands, and so like the common sit, down, leave it, stay, come, those commands. And for fun stuff, he knows roll over, he knows play dead, crawl, he can stand on two legs, but he has to use me to balance because otherwise he stumbles around. And he can do a spin in the air, which is really fun. Good boy. Can you do another one? Spin. Good job, buddy. Good job. A therapy dog has special training. An emotional support animal doesn't have to have any training as long as it doesn't destroy the environment around it or or is a threat to anyone or anything. Therapy animals are a much bigger process. I'm going to get him licensed to be a therapy animal soon, I hope. So I'm going to take him back through basic training, intermediate, advanced, and then from there therapy training. So it's like a $600 process. It was a very, very, very long process. Basically, after you do the paperwork to ask for permission to have an emotional support animal, you have to provide evidence that you have been in therapy or counseling with an emotional support animal for at least 6 months. You have to go through a whole process of getting your psychiatrist to write you a letter of recommendation, and your personal physician has to write you a letter, and they give you all of these things that has to be included in the letter. It's quite an investment, but he is such a smart dog. I think he could do really well. Kiss. Good boy. Good boy. What a